everybody, dancers, dance fans, dance lovers, people who joined me today to do one more holiday dance workout. This one is really just a conditioning workout. There's nothing too super dancey about it, but we're gonna work on getting our heart rate up just a little bit, just for a couple minutes, and then working on that muscular strength and endurance to get us all ready for back to dance, because it is almost time for back to dance. So we're just gonna start, we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna start with getting our heart rate up. So let's just follow along. We're gonna start by doing a little jog on the spot. Okay, this is all stuff you can do at home in the living room, if you want to, in the kitchen, in your bedroom. We're just working on getting that heart rate elevated a little bit. I'm not looking for a big sweat at all. You should still be able to have a conversation, but definitely getting the whole body moving, right? Now let's bring those knees up. So as we're jogging in the spot, bring those knees up to our chin if we can. And get them to the ceiling as high as you can get them, right? And now we're gonna move on to bum kickers. So now we wanna kick ourselves in the butt. All right, jumping jacks, up and down. If you're limited for space, bring the arms up like this. I love jumping jacks. They might be my favorite. They are one of my favorites for sure. Okay, hands are gonna come to your hips. We're gonna tap, hop, tap, and tap. Like a little pony. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da, da-da, 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 da-da. Okay, we're gonna bring those feet up in front of us. Little kicks, straight leg kicks in front of us. And side to side. And to the back. You hear my feet on the floor. That's what happens when you work out without socks on, or runners, I guess. Back to the side. And just regular jogging. We're almost there, getting our heart rate up, and then we'll get in to the conditioning part of it. Okay, shake it all out. Catch your breath. My breath is a little gone, so take some deep breaths if you need to. And we're gonna move into some squats. We're just gonna either hands on your hips, hands on your shoulders, no hands on your legs. That's cheaty pants. No cheating. So hands on your hips, hands on your shoulders. We're gonna go side to side. Squat. If you're a dancer, let's switch through first position. Side to side. Now we're going to add a little hop between. Hop, down, hop. Good. Okay, shake out those legs from those squats. Let's bring it down onto the ground. We're going to hold this in the tuck position, okay? So we're kind of balancing. Make sure you're not balancing on your tailbone. That's uncomfortable. Kind of on your seat bones, right? Where you would normally sit. You're going to balance there. Toes come up. We're just going to hang out here. Catch our breath. We're going to do a little bit of tuck hold abs, okay? So from here, we're just going to pulse the arms. Keep those toes up, off the floor. You don't have to flex them. Keep them off the floor. And we're gonna bring the arms up, tap them over, and keep going, up and side, back and forth. Hitting tall in the middle. And bring them back to the center. You do little flutter kicks. Just kicking those legs back and forth. Now make them big, like we're pedaling out. And hold, and little side to side twists. This is the last one up here. Come on out. Whew, I'm sweating. You guys are making me sweat. If that one's worked your abs, just give your abs a little stretch out. And if they didn't, give them a little stretch out anyways. You might be grateful for it. Stretch them out. Oh. Okay, we're gonna head up to a plank. We're just gonna hold our plank, okay? Holding that plank for, let's do 30 seconds. And then from there, in the plank position, we're gonna do plank shoulder taps. If you've done our summer workout series, you know those ones. You're in your plank and you're just tapping across to your shoulders. And if they're new, this is what you're doing in your plank, all right? So let's head into our plank. I'm gonna count to 30-ish in my head. I can't guarantee it'll be exact, but I'll try to hear the ticking of the clock. Then we'll go from there, and then we'll start tapping our shoulders, okie dokes? Here we go, up to your plank, and we hold it. Almost there. Let's do our shoulder taps up to each shoulder. Tap and tap. Good. Make sure you can come out if you haven't. Make sure that if you're getting thirsty or tired, pause the video, get some water, and then restart it once you're ready to go, okay? We don't need anyone to get too tired with all of this. So we're gonna move on to, I don't know the exact name, most teachers call them dog peers, and that sounds awful, but it's when you're on all fours and you lift your leg up to the side, right? Just like that. So what we're gonna do 10 regular side dog peers. I gotta find a better name for those, but I guess it works. Then we're gonna do them where we lift it up, extend our leg, bring it back in and down. And then from there, we're gonna bring it to the back with a flexed foot, and we're just gonna push the ceiling up with our foot, okay? We're gonna do 10 of each. So at 30 things in total, and then we'll switch to the other side. Are we ready? Here we go, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it up, out, in, down. 2, out, and 3, out, in, down. 4, out, 5, out, in, and 6, and 7, 8, and 9. One more of these ones, 10. Now to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stretch those little butt cheeks out. I'm going to turn to the other side just so you can see the working leg. If those ones worked for you, make sure you do pause the video, give your butt, your hips, everything a little bit of a stretch. Otherwise, let's move on to the other leg. Same pattern. Here we go. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and up. 1, out, and 2, out, in, and 3, and 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, to the top, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, all right, let's just tilt those hips over to one side, stretch out the glutes and the hips, and the other side, stretch it out. We're almost there. We'll do one more exercise for core, one more for arms, and we'll stretch it out. Okay, arms. We're just gonna do some good old push-ups. Some arms and some chest work here. Push-ups. So whether you do them from your knees or your feet, or a combination of both, if you're working on getting them from your feet, do as many as you can from your feet, and then drop down to the knees. If you can do them all from your feet, thumbs up, awesome. If you're still on your knees, that's great too, keep working on it. So we're just gonna do 10 push-ups. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Like I've said in most of these videos, it's winter break. We don't need to overdo it. 10 push-ups is great. If you feel like you need more, just rewind the video, do it again, or do another set of push-ups, whatever you feel like you need. Last thing, we're gonna do some rowboats. We know rowboats. I love my rowboats, right? So, from your tuck position, we're gonna do rowboats. We're gonna add the arms. So as we come out, arms come to second. As we come in, they come to a T position, okay? So we go 1, we're gonna do 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. All right, good job. Let's stretch it out really quick, okay? Not a huge conditioning class, but enough to get you back into dance shape to prepare you for classes starting soon. It's been a great break for me. I hope it's been wonderful for you. Hope you got some naps in and some time with friends and family. And then we come back to dance class. Whew. Hopefully, once dance class starts, I don't get this tired while I'm teaching. Uh-oh, dancers. I gotta maybe rewind the video and do it myself too, just to get me prepared. Not a big deal. We'll ease on back in together. So sitting cross-legged or whatever's comfortable, and stretch your head over to one side. Breathing through as we go. It does feel nice to get moving though. When you've had so many dinners and lazy days, it's nice to get up and do something a little more productive, at least for me. Let's bring the head over to the other side. There's still a few more skating and tobogganing days left. I love that. Can you tell I like to play outside? Bring it up a lot. Let's just roll the head side to side. As dancers, we focus often on the flexibility in our legs, working on our splits. But working on this upper portion of our body, our neck, our shoulders, our core flexibility is just as important. Let's do some shoulder rolls back. We're just gonna work our way down to our legs today. And let's bring one arm across our chest. Just stretch it over. Again, no Luna for this video. She's had her 15 seconds of fame. She's more famous than anybody. That little cat. Let's take that same arm and bring it up and over our head and pull that elbow over. Just a couple more seconds here, and then we'll do the same stuff on the other arm. So across our chest and then over our head. So you can let go of that elbow. Other arm, just bring it across the chest, stretch it over. And same arm that we have right now, we're going to bring it up and over our head. Behind us, pull that elbow. Making sure you're not pulling on your neck as you do it. Keeping that long neck, tall back, and then just isolating through that upper arm area. Just a little bit longer, we'll pop our feet out to the side, and we'll do some side stretches in a second. So we can release that arm now. Let's pop those feet out to the side. And we're just gonna stretch it over. So make sure you're not facing your leg, you're stretching through that side body over here, as opposed to bringing your chest down to your leg, okay? We will do both, but we're gonna start with the stretch over. And bring it up, coming through center and over to the other side. And bringing it up, twisting that torso, and now we'll bring that chest down to our leg. And bring it up to the other side, twist it down. Let's bring it over to a lunge, all right? So you can pick whichever leg you want to start with first. Bring it to a lunge. Back leg is popped up, making sure we're keeping the line. Knee to heel. Stretching down through the hip area. Pushing that into the floor. Okay, from here, we're gonna tuck that back foot. I guess it's already kind of tucked, our toe is on it, but we're gonna drop that heel down so that we can straighten our leg. You might need to slide it in a little bit. We're just gonna do a little scissor fold here, down our front leg. And let's just bring it back down now to a nice low lunge so we can drop that knee down. Depending on where you are in your flexibility, try to bring those arms up. If you still need some balance assistance, or if you're not flexible enough to feel comfortable up here, that's okay. Use your fingers. Otherwise, bring those hands up. From here, bring those hands back down. We're going to bend the back leg, extend the front leg. You can go all the way down, or if you keep it part way up, just think of bringing that tailbone to the sky. So really aim it up to the ceiling so you can get a nice stretch to the back of your leg. Okay? Whatever feels right for you, right? When you're exercising at home, you're the judge of all your limits, right? So if this feels right, or if you want to go all the way back, or if none of this feels right, then you just press pause and you take a second. That's okay too. From here, we're just going to bring it back into that low lunge and gently slide out to our splits. Wherever that means for us, right? Our splits will be different for everybody. For some of us, we may still be here. For some of us, we may be all the way down. Some of us may need to go and grab a block or a book for some over splits. Either way, it's up to you. Depending on how much you've stretched over the break, I haven't done much, to be honest with you. How much you've stretched over the break, splits may not be the most fun right now. So take your time, don't push it, right? We don't want any pulled muscles. We just want to get a bit of a stretch and ease back into the splits of things, right? Because dancers, we do splits. That is our reality, right? So a couple more seconds in splits. If it's not all the way down, don't worry about it. Stretch a little bit tomorrow and the next day, and you'll get your splits back in no time. So let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's bring it over. Let's do the exact same sequence on the other leg. So high lunge, scissor, low lunge, stretch it back, low lunge, ease into splits. All right, here we go. Let's start with that high lunge. Okay, so we're going to slide that back foot down and stretch down our front leg. And bring it to our low lunge. Again, depending where you're at your flexibility, figure out the best place for your hands. Always making sure you're stretching to that back leg as we push down through our hips. We're almost done for the day, which means we're almost done all of our winter break workouts, which is pretty cool. I mean, there was only 4, but 4 times is still better than 0, right? 4 is better than 0. All right, you can bring those hands down. We're going to bend the back leg, extend the front leg. And bring it through that low lunge and easing into our splits. Almost there with the splits. I'm sure everyone's doing awesome. I have faith in you guys. I know you can do this. Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Bring yourself out of those splits. Almost done. Just a couple more stretches here. So we're going to bring one leg over the other and fold it forward, stretching through the glute area, a little bit through your lower back. Depending on where you're stiffest, you may feel it kind of through the IT band area, side over here. Depending on where you're stiffest, you'll feel this in a variety of places. And if you don't feel it anywhere, I envy you because you just might be extra flexible, and that's cool too, right? You might not have stiffness yet, depending on your level of fitness or just just your natural abilities, and that's okay. But I know for me, this one is a really good one. I love doing this one. Hopefully you guys do too. Now let's switch out to the other leg. So whichever leg you had on top, switch that with the other one, and down we go. Down we go. All that's left after this is a little twist, and then we'll wrap it up. Wrap up the winter break. Means back to school for those of you still in school, but it also means back to dance, which is pretty awesome. So I'll take back to dance any day. Let's bring it up, and we're just gonna drop one knee down to the ground on its side, and the other knee is gonna come up, and we're just gonna bring ourselves around that front leg and twist, making sure that we're letting our head go with the body. So I'm gonna look over my back shoulder to the back wall, sitting up tall as we can. And gently unwinding. We're gonna swap legs. So the other leg drops down, one leg bends up, bring it up, around and over, looking our head to that back wall. And unwind. And give everything a little shake. So if you feel like you need to stretch more, by all means, pop on Fuller House or something fun on Netflix and stretch for an episode. Feel like you need more conditioning, by all means, do the exact same thing. But this is just kind of to tide you over till dance class starts again. I hope you had fun over your winter break, but I also hope you had fun if you did these videos with us over winter break. We'll be back at dance soon, and that will be the next time I see you all. So enjoy the rest of what's left of the holidays, and we will see you very, very soon.